Welcome back to Whiskey with E. I'm Eric. Now tonight, a whiskey with the E. We are going to try the second last sample out of the Father's Day whiskey tasting kit. So we have a product from Whippersnapper Distillery. This is UPSHOT Red Corn coming out of Perth, WA. Let me have a little read at the back. An intriguing rendition of the beloved UPSHOT whiskey from Whippersnapper Distillery. This dram is made with red corn, a rare heirloom variety also known as Jimmy Red, and grown locally at the Bothkamp family farm in Coonaroora, WA. Red corn is nuttier, sweeter, and oilier than the typically used yellow corn, giving it a far creamier mouthfeel. 43% alcohol per volume. You know what? Let's get it poured up. Alright, so let's have a little look. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. So pretty much, let's have a little read here. I wanted to save some. Alright guys, now if you are looking for this bottle, if you are Googling it, you might find it for over $200. That's if you find it. Most places are sold out at $200 and something. But if you could have found this earlier and tucked some away, then you know, it could have been a great thing to tuck away. Since this did win the World Whiskies Awards in 2023, this year. How about that? So, Australia's best corn whiskey, Australia's first red corn whiskey ever made, and it won an award. So, you know what? Colour looks very beautiful. I mean, they won awards, so pretty much Whippersnapper Distillery, established in 2014, I think I read some notes, by two young, passionate whiskey drinkers, brother-in-law Alistair Mallock and Jimmy McKeon. I probably pronounced all their names wrong. My apologies. You know what? Just back to the whiskey. Alright, so it says here, that is really interesting. Alright, let's just say coming off that Irish whiskey from Aldi, that was just very plain, very basic. You're getting the grain. Now this, poached pears, like a syrupy, salted caramel sauce, toasted hazelnuts. I'm just seeing what they got saying here, but well, I'm getting slight apples as well. You know what? It's just a really beautiful, inviting nose. You know, slight vanillas, slight caramels. You know, it kind of reminds you of like a Speyside, but not as bright and green appley. But this is just sweet and inviting. It's just, well, it did win the award. So I don't know how awards work. I don't know how many entries get put in. I don't know how many judges. But, you know, everyone always sees the label on things. World Whiskey Awards. So take that as it is. I'm just here to judge this as it is. And I am grateful that I bought this tasting kit. Because technically, since this bottle is over $200 now, that's going to be really hard to find. And would you even pay that for this? So, you know what? Without further ado, let's have a little taste. UPSHOT Red Corn Whiskey. Oh. That is oily. That is oily. That finish is long. I mean, for 43%, it just keeps going. Very, very sweet, but also like slight nuttiness. This is very interesting. What do they say? Butterscotch. Interesting. Oh, what? The nose has changed. I must sound so boring right now. I'm just bedazzled, and there ain't no cuts, there ain't no edits, and this is unrehearsed. So dark toffee and nutmeggy vibes coming out. This is really interesting. I'm thinking I would have really loved to have a bottle of this. I'm sure it would have opened up. I'm sure you would, as I'm experiencing it right now. I mean, the nose just really dramatically changed in this short space of time. I could be doing this all night, but you guys are going to go to sleep. Much love to you all. Who's tried this? Who's heard of it? I mean, if you had over $200 and you wanted to experience what the world's best corn whiskey is, Australian corn whiskey, the first of its kind, made out of red corn, then sure, spend your hard-earned money. But it is just 43%. I mean, Australian whiskey, there is no age statement, but everything does mature at a minimal years due to the heat and stuff, climate. We're not going to get into this, but I'm just going to go in for another sip, guys. This is a very lovely experience. Cheers, everyone. Drink responsibly. Oh, and everyone in the States, right now, it will be July 4th, so happy Independence Day, everyone. Cheers, everyone. Salanjaba. Salud. Cheers, all. Rolls over ever so smooth, ever so sweet. And then that little slight heat comes in, like a slight white pepper, like a rice spice. But then it just heads towards this barrel, this oaky vibes, nutty almost. What do they say? Marshmallows and butterscotch. I don't know. The nose right now is nosing toasted. So pretty much like a bourbon, sometimes you get like a toasted kind of nose. It's coming across toasted now. You know what? This is awesome. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I'm just going to be repeating myself. Let's just say, ever since the 1900s, the early settlers, a favorite amongst southern US moonshiners in the early 1900s. Alright, so back in 2018, they sourced this special variety. Alrighty, so there you go. It's all about variety. Actually, you know what? Let's grab the blue corn out and try that. Pause. Unpause, I think. Alrighties, unpaused. So let's say this red corn is comprised of 80% red corn, 10% malted barley, 10% wheat. Now, I just had a thought. You know what? Does everyone remember Texas blue corn whiskey? There you go. Straight bourbon whiskey made out of blue corn. There you go. So pretty much I saved a minuscule little drop left in this little sample bottle. So we're going to pour some up and let's see the little difference. I already know it doesn't smell Texas, but I'm just really curious if you could pick out the corn and stuff. Oh my goodness, that really is a lot lesser than I thought. Well, there you go. Blue corn. Oh, it's just that Texas. I don't know why I was thinking this was going to be like a, yes. No, not really. Or maybe you can pick the corn element out of this when you're nosing this. Yes, you are able to pick out a corn element, but this is a lot more subtle and delicate, you know, mixed with all the other bright, fruity vibes, you know, that pears. Oh my goodness. Let's just say beautiful nose, Texas, but some days you feel like Texas. This is a higher ABV too, mind you, but you know, you're able to find the Texas Balcones nowadays at most liquor stores. The distribution starting to be a lot more better around the place here in Australia. But for you to try find this UPSHOT red corn whiskey here in Australia is probably going to be harder than finding Texas whiskey here in Australia. How did that make sense? Anyways, may as well have some of this Texas and say cheers up. Oh yeah, that Texas vibe. I was even blending this Texas with certain other things, and that Texas vibe just always takes over. Let me know if you enjoy your blending shenanigans, but let's just say this is just going down so awesome. I really do not want to finish it. I have a little droplet left in here. You know what? Maybe we'll go light up something and give it a try with it. Oh my goodness, may as well enjoy the moment, eh? Alright, pause. Let's go outside and try something with this. Call it a late night pairing. Alrighties, pause. Unpause. Alrighties, now. We got ourselves a... not Cohiba. This is a cafe cream. I figured we only had a little sip, so may as well have something that is just light and little. Maybe we'll shut that door, eh? Uh-oh. 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 Catastrophic event. Alright, is cafe cream. UPSHOT red corn. Oh damn. Well, that just made the red corn up my alley a whole lot more. Retro Hail. It's not too bad, but it is a little bit hot. Not very that much flavors. I mean, You could say slight creaminess, but not really that much. Alrighties, our night is coming to an end. Cheers everyone, drink responsibly, smoke responsibly, and I will catch us all next time. Oh, so sad. Very nice. Alrighties all, catch you all next time. See you all.